Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another live stream. For those watching in the future, I don't necessarily have anything specific I need to say or I want to say. It was an insanely busy weekend building furniture. Oh my goodness, I love my wife. I do. I'm crazy about my wife. She sees something on Facebook Marketplace, we buy it, we build it, and this weekend was two shoe shelves and a triple bunk bed, which of course the person we bought it off of had to didn't want to disassemble it, so we went there and disassembled it and then put it into our 12 passenger van and then drove home and reassembled it. That was fun. So good morning, everybody. Mohammed, King Soul, Madvin, John, Randy, Victor. I'm going to go live on TikTok. Of course, as always, I'm going to prioritize the YouTube chat. So good morning, everybody. I did just make a video on my X account, on my TikTok, talking about fear and greed. And so good morning, everybody. Civil Stranger, Simon, I think I already said Simon, but whatever. Michael, Serge. Let me show something. I don't know how to find bookmarks very well on X, so it's going to be a second here. But I know it's like I have to click on more, maybe? Bookmarks. There we go. And all bookmarks. Here we go. So, this stuck out to me. I made a video about this for those at least watching on YouTube. Fear and greed is lower than it was. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, I was wrong. Thank you, Rafa. So I said lower than around the time of the FTX collapse. Fear and greed is lower than it was during the FTX collapse. I'm seeing some glitches on TikTok. I hope we're good. Sorry about that. Good morning, Big D. Fear and greed got lower than where it was over the last few weeks here. Got lower than where it was during the FTX collapse. That's insane. We've overreacted. So hello, nice guy. Hey, everyone on TikTok. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so good morning, Saad, Anthony, Tony. Tony, did I block you on TikTok? Is that you? I think it's you. If that is you, stop it. That's all. Good morning, Untexas. All right, that is you. Yeah. You're driving me crazy, man. Well, here's the deal. All right. You got upset about water. I think that was you. I ended up giving you the right. It was happening. And then you made an extremely condescending comment on TikTok. And then I was like, all right, I'm done with Tony. So goodbye. Goodbye on TikTok. If you want to be civil on YouTube, you're welcome to be here. That's fine. Good evening from Estonia. Hello, Margus. What else did I have in that bookmark section? There's some other stuff. Okay, here's another one. I mean, we'll see. Rex Capital. He thinks it's going to be a normal cycle. Bless his heart. And he's saying Bitcoin is 125 days now, 126 days after the halving. Bitcoin tends to break out into the parabolic phase of the cycle some 160 days after the halving. If history repeats, Bitcoin could be just over a month away from breakout. That's late September. That would line up with rate cuts, So what's happening with Landwolf, I don't know. And I'm not looking forward to people calling me a scammer, but I'm sure somebody's going to do that. I still have some Landwolf. I sold after the Japan stuff happened. I sold most of it, and then I bought back another $1,000. And so I called Landwolf at $16 million. It shot up to $216 million or something like that. And now, you know, I'm sure somebody's going to be upset about Landwolf and call me a scammer. I haven't made content about Land. I'm done making content about meme coins, at least for quite a while. So yeah, still bullish on Arrow. I'm not going to give you a price prediction though. Sorry. Hard to get excited about crypto now, mate. Just more of the same. Oh yeah, it's very difficult to get excited about crypto, no doubt. Thank you, Hakan. Listen, that can turn on a dime. Getting excited about crypto, let me tell you something. 200 days between June and October of last year. Yeah, still bullish on AOs. Guys, still bullish? Pretty much yes, okay? Especially now. It took 200 days for Bitcoin to break out of a range between $25,000 and $31,000. When we broke out, I was quite convinced we were at least going to retest the bottom of that range, but we broke out so hard and aggressive, or the top of the previous range. But it was hard to get excited about crypto back then. And then all of a sudden we were very excited about crypto. I just talked about Landwolf. I don't know. I don't have answers for you on Landwolf. It can still go to the moon. Somebody in my Telegram, I think it might have been Lavi, was talking about some farming that they've done to take profits, and I could still see Landwolf doing very well. You think the peak of bull run will earn earlier? Last run seems to be earlier every time. I think 2024 is going to be most of the action. I've been saying that for a while. Yeah, 2024. So, I mean, listen, the peak of euphoria in 2021 was in April and May. So that was moved up a decent amount. That was moved up like 8 months from the peak of euphoria in 2017, 2018. And so the peak of euphoria could be easily in 2024. That could easily happen. But I just think we're going to run out of time, and that what's coming in 2025 is going to be pretty rough. So what do you think the next bear market bottom for Bitcoin? I'm thinking like $30,000 to $35,000, but I think that's going to happen in 2025, and then that's going to be an incredible time to buy. So, guys, again, I'm live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. Money printers possibly in 2025. Money printer towards the end of 2025. And that's why I'm going to be insanely bullish when that happens. But I don't see how the money printer is going to get turned on anytime soon. So we actually got cooked this year. You did, maybe. I didn't, because I bought in the bear market bottom. But listen, there's good times ahead. My assumption, at least. The bull flag structure looking good, even if we go down a bit more. Are you talking which bull flag structure are you talking about? Are you talking about this one last couple weeks, or are you talking about just the overall one since the end of February? But rate cuts could also cause a massive dump. They could. Listen, I've talked about this a ton, all right? I know that it's not possible to keep up with all of my live streams, all of my daily content, but rate cuts, historically, people will have gotten excited about them initially and then massive dumps. So that's why I'm saying 2 to 4 months after the first rate cuts. XRP, I hold some XRP. I'm bullish. What's the play for the NVIDIA earnings report? It doesn't seem like it's playing itself out, so you don't really need to worry about it. So AOs, I bought a few $1,000s of AOs earlier this month. I'm down 20% on it. And so I'm just going to hold on to my AOs now. Hey, what's up, Council? Any idea why Zcash is doing well? Is Zcash doing well? That doesn't surprise me at all. Let me pull up a Zcash chart, and I'll tell you why I suspect that Zcash would be doing well. But first, I want to look at the chart. Are you going to do some giveaway today? Oh yeah, definitely. A HEEHEE giveaway. So Zcash, which one would be the best one? I'll pull up the Coinbase chart. Okay. Yeah, Zcash has been holding up great. Exactly. This is exactly what I thought would happen. But I just haven't paid attention at all to Zcash. Here's the deal with Zcash. Yeah, Council of Five. Oh, yeah, Mr. Wednesday. Safe moon prediction. Okay. Here's the deal with Zcash. It was one of the worst performers in 2021. And the reason why is the reason why I'm avoiding a lot of highly inflationary cryptos in 2024, 2025, like HBAR and some other ones. Zcash, I'm pretty sure their supply from the peak in 2018 to 2021 quadrupled. It might have, whatever it was a very highly inflationary cryptocurrency. So Zcash put in a new all-time high in its market cap, but didn't go anywhere near to putting a new all-time high in its price. And then whoever's pulling, running the show at Zcash, they saw that and they responded by turning their supply massively deflationary. And so Zcash, the fact that it's been on a run right now and it looks pretty solid, that's a result of them doing the right thing with their supply and turning it deflationary. So it's not surprising to me at all that would happen. Blockchain Boy Dad is down 6 figures on said he's down 6 figures on Landwolf. He makes and loses lots of money. Blockchain Boy makes and loses a lot more money than I make. That's a good problem to have. All right, Synapse has pumped a little bit. I see a comment about that. Overall, yes. Rough, you mean 2025 will be a bad year till they bordered rattled couths? John, okay. Why has Bitcoin decoupled from traditional stocks? It sort of has. Okay, so I would not say it has. Here's what's happened. Why the question on YouTube here? Why has Bitcoin decoupled from traditional stocks? It really hasn't. It's decoupled from the Magnificent Seven. Everything driving the S&P, the NASDAQ, that's mostly the Magnificent Seven, or it's mostly like the safer stocks. There was decreasing breadth in the stock market. Breadth is, you want breadth, okay? What that means is you want there to be a lot of investment across a lot of different stocks, not extremely concentrated into a handful of stocks. And so the drive up with the NASDAQ, the drive up with the Dow Jones was a low breadth move. And then what Bitcoin has done is it's followed the Russell 2000 a lot more. And so that's what's going on, is that this entire time it wasn't really following the stock market. It was, but it was not following the Magnificent Seven. It was following the Russell. And if you look at the Russell chart, I mean, that looks much more similar to Bitcoin than what you would see with the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones. Russell's been kind of stagnant for a while now, and hopefully it's going to break out. So will you be selling AOs in 2 days? Apparently they moved the earnings date. Somebody said that they moved it to the 28th. And regardless, because AOs just has gone down, I'm just going to hold on to my AOs. It's possible that AOs will drop, even though it's not a buy the rumor, sell the news thing. So what about the Powell speech? Is the market going to drop? Depends on what he says. So let's see. HNT has been performing great as well. I've been waiting for it to come down, but it seems like it doesn't want to. Yeah, any crypto that seems like it doesn't want to come down, I don't mess with. Helium has done well. Now, I'm not a fan of Helium, but I can't deny, looking at the chart, that it's already not done well. Or sorry, already done well. Are we going down? No, up. No, I believe we're going to go higher. I mean, August has turned out to be a rough month. August historically is not an amazing month. On years post halving, August is historically a good month. September is historically not a good month. Thank you guys. September historically is, it's like you can lock that in, that September, from the most part, is not a good month. It's either flat or down. October and November are historically very good months. Now, it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to chop or go down in August or September, but my expectation is we have another 40 days. You know, maybe we would see that a big pop after the rate cuts. If we didn't, I wouldn't be scared because I would be excited about entering into October, November. October is usually a fantastic month. Everybody is saying buy the dip, but when people said this in the past, it got lower. Thoughts on this? I was not saying buy the dip. I was not. From between April and July, I was abundantly clear. I am not buying the dip. I am not DCAing. But now I'm buying. And so now I say buy the dip, and now I say DCA because now is a much better time. I saw quite a comment. AOS is already like 100x from its bottom, so how many X do you think it could still do on this run? That's a good comment. And here's the thing that I'm saying that I've consistently said is like, yeah, I've been wanting to do the NVIDIA play, and it didn't work out. It doesn't seem like it is working out. It could still work out this time. But AI cryptocurrencies I'm not too excited about right now for that very reason. Now, I do have a $3.40 price target on AOs. It can get there. It can get well beyond there. But it's not. I made a list of top 10 cryptos that I'm buying right now. There were not any AI cryptos on that list. So love the new videos. Thank you, Alessandro. I was hoping to do it every single day. And then last week I ran into some life-related things that slowed me down on that. Sorry, rate cuts. Yeah, all right. Till bottomed rate cuts. Yes, John, yes. I think we're going to be a little bit more late in the rally. Okay, Saad thinks we're going to be a little bit more late in the rally. HEEHEE to the moon. Love your bids. Thank you so much. Happy if Loop Ring hits an all-time high. I'll be ecstatic. Price prediction for Noble. If we see a proper altcoin run, I'm saying $500 million fully diluted. And remember, fully diluted, not just regular market cap. Good morning, Huggy. All right, answered that. HEEHEE to the moon. Let's go ahead and do a HEEHEE giveaway. All right. I mean, we're a little early, but it's okay. So if you buy between now and noon Eastern time, United States, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a giveaway, a raffle, or a contest, whatever you want to call it, to where you could win $100 worth. So between now and noon Eastern time, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a contest, into a raffle. Now, I'm noticing, I mean, there's not a ton of people in the YouTube live stream or the TikTok live stream. So sentiment's low. Sentiment's pretty low. I'm live on YouTube, by the way, World War Bitcoin. And so maybe now you have a better chance of winning than you've ever had before in these raffles. I mean, not that we've been doing them too long. I would suspect that when things get exciting again, that there will be like 100 entrants or 200 or something on a daily basis. But right now, there might not be as many entries. Good morning, Huggy. Let's see. Thoughts on NKN? I don't know. Saad, I've tried 2 weeks. I mean, most days is 1 out of 30 people. So you do the math. You had a 1 out of 3 chance of winning the last 2 weeks. All right. How come Mint Layer has fallen so fast? I would say that Mint Layer has done what every low cap altcoin has done. All right. Mint Layer got up to almost $1. It was down to 2 cents at one point. So people had 50x gains. Now, I bought pretty close to the peak on Mint Layer. I think it'll come back. I know you're not a fan of Radix. Radix, is this just tech or is it based on the tech or just terrible chart? It's a terrible chart. Radix didn't do a thing during that mini run we had in March. What is NKN, by the way? I don't know anything about NKN. So 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE. You'll automatically be entered into a raffle. All right, still holding 2 million. Listen, I mean, all it takes is euphoria. All it takes is irrationality. I don't even want to say euphoria. It takes a new all-time high for Bitcoin, and you're going to see a lot of volume on these memes. A new all-time high for Bitcoin, people will start acting irrationally again, and the meme coins, it's going to be insane. New kind of network. Yikes. New kind of network. What a stupid name. Launched in 2018. Why am I looking at this? Launched in 2018. Dinosaur, maybe. And it's a new kind of network. I'm not even going to pay any more attention. I'm sorry, man. If you love NKN, I just don't know. I can't know everything about every crypto. Good morning, Calixto. Nero price prediction. I don't have one. HEEHEE and Solnick. Rockets. Do you own some XRP? Yes, I do. Yeah, I have like $2,000 worth. I had 4,000 and then I sold half of it on that pump, the most recent pump. XRP makes violent moves and then people take profits. Thoughts on Flux? I like Flux. You know, I'm down on AI for the moment, but I think Flux is going to do well. I want to buy now, or should I wait for the Powell speech? So I don't know. When's Powell speaking? Is it today? I'm not worried about it. It's not like Federal Reserve related. All right, Jackson Hole. I forgot. Yeah, they're in Jackson Hole right now, aren't they? All right. So yeah, investors. So this is. I forgot about Jackson Hole. It's a little bit more serious that we should take it. But it's this week. Guys, I don't know what to say about waiting for Powell's speech. It doesn't matter what he says. They always do the same. They always do. I've never been surprised by what the Federal Reserve has done. They're going to lower rates in September. Maybe he'll talk about it at Jackson Hole. Maybe he won't. They're going to lower rates in September. I've been holding mint layers since bear market. I should have sold some in January, but I was too convinced it would go higher. Man, yeah. What's going on with Landwolf? Guys, I have no answers for Landwolf. I don't know. All right, I want to remind you, I made 2 videos about Landwolf very early on, and I haven't made videos about it. But then, of course, because I made those videos about it, people are talking about it. They either get excited about it when it pumps, or they want to know what's happening with Landwolf. I am now in a position with Landwolf where I have just as many answers as you do. I still think it's going to go higher eventually. So you think holding 1 million XYO average 0.005 will hit all-time high, token same amount from 2021? I don't think in 2024, and I don't think in 2025. I could see XYO doing very well. Whenever Bitcoin hits $100,000, goes beyond it, new all-time high for XYO. Should DCA Wolf? I don't know. I just, I was a little bit nervous last week. It got under $60 million. That was a floor, and I wasn't sitting here saying like, okay, let's DCA, let's buy some more Landwolf. So now it's gone even lower, and I still don't know. So, reminder, everybody. I want to see it. I want to see where it flatlines. I want to see it go flat for a bit before making any kind of decisions. $34.8 million market cap. Volume is still, it's 2 million, man. Good morning, Mark. even though it's down to 34 million, I would love to see it flatline, and then at some point after a flatline, I'd probably buy, but not right now. Does staking in a project correlate to project success? Nah. 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE. The raffle is going on right now. You will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. Can you predict Shiba Inu in the future? I have a price target 0.000222192, but that's not for a while. SHIB's here to stay, man. So, good morning, Mark. If I didn't say that already, I think I already did. Same with Orange. Could have sold at like a 10x, but I am not too upset. We'll get a better chance next leg. There we go. Good time to buy Ponky, guys. I'm not going to look at meme coins all day. I'm just telling you. I don't think this is a good time for meme coins that have been, especially like, the ones that are flat, they're going to remain flat. Or maybe they'll even see little rises. The ones that have been scorching hot, those are the ones that I'd be most nervous about right now. And Ponky might hold up very well. I mean, their content's awesome. But there will be a time that I will buy a lot of Ponky, a lot of Landwolf. Again, now is not that time. Oh my god. All right, this is the desk smashing question. Hello, should I be worried about Landwolf? I'm done talking about Landwolf. I can't keep answering every Landwolf question. We need to move on. And I know that people are hopping in here. I can't keep doing it over and over again. I just, for my own sanity. EGLD price prediction. I don't have a multiverse price prediction. I'm just not a fan of it. All right, Randy entered into raffle. Is Caspa at a good buy right now? Caspa. Is Bonk dead? No. Brain, good business model. That's an OG, isn't it? Dinosaur. I haven't looked into it all that much, but Caspa doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's closer to the bottom of the range that I think it's going to hold. And it's right now interacting with the 21-week EMA. I like Caspa right now. Do you think market will pump before rate cuts and drop again, or continue to rise a little after? Whatever happens, I'm going to be very reactive, okay? So I have an $80,000 target for Bitcoin in 2024. And I don't think it's going higher than $80,000 in 2025. After that, Bitcoin's dominance is going to go to 80%, I think. And Bitcoin's going to go well over $100,000 as all this funny money re-enters the system. But if Bitcoin were to get to $80,000 before rate cuts, I'd be starting to exit. On the fear that would be a front run thing and turn into a buy the hype, sell the event kind of thing. If not, I'm still holding, and I would expect a rise after rate cuts. I'm going to let the market respond. I'm going to let myself respond to the market instead of anticipating where the market's going in regards to rate cuts. Now perform the desk smash. No worries, Vasek. I know, you just came. I understand. That makes sense. Thank you. Does Bitcoin dominance have to drop to 40% or below before we see altcoin fireworks? It can drop to whatever it drops to. I hate to say it like that. Bitcoin's dominance, that's one of the thoughts in the front of my mind right now, is that Bitcoin's dominance will drop. It will peak sometime soon. you know, maybe in a month, maybe 2 months, and then after that, Bitcoin's dominance is going to drop, and it's going to take the elevator down. It's going to drop hard. Wherever, I don't know where it bottoms. You know, it could bottom. It could bottom. I think it would bottom under 50%. And the lower it goes, the more exciting it's going to be for altcoins. But there's no place that it has to bottom at. If we get a full-blown alt season, Bitcoin's dominance is going to bottom under 40%. If it's something like March, but now it's time for alts more so than Bitcoin, I would expect at least Bitcoin's dominance to go to the 2023 high, which is 48.74%. And but I'm just hoping as much as possible. But then after that, you know, elevator down. After that, we might hang around there for a little bit. But then later on, I would expect Bitcoin's dominance to take the stairs up again. So do you think we're just going to keep chopping for a while now until Bitcoin makes a move? Yes. 40 days. What do you think is happening to Wolf? Yeah, I saw your video that you were getting Casper. I agree it looks strong, but I just feel it has to turn around at some point. Like, how many people must be in crazy gains? Yeah, I mean, Casper has been chopping for almost a year now. I think that's a good amount of time for that flow to work itself out. Hope life is going well. Thank you, Smoke. Thank you, Smoke. Life's not bad right now. In crypto from the beginning, so tired. Yeah, you know what, man? I'm 22 years old. I'm kidding. The Boys Club, too many memes coming out, and the old ones are going down, like Wolf's Verdo Spike. Now's not the time for memes. Guys, again, now's not the time for memes. You think SHIB can go back to 2024 highs? The time for memes is soon. Do I think SHIB can go back to 2024 highs? Yes. Oh, yeah. 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 Banging my head. Yep. Life's great here in Bali, dude. A friend of mine, a crypto friend of mine, he's a full-time trader. He's in Bali. He's in his 20s, a millionaire, single, living it up in Bali. Here I am in Ohio. That's a joke. I'm in the Midwest of the United States. Not going to say where I am. I just felt like saying Ohio because that's like the meme on TikTok, right? Feels like there's less risk going into strong utility that hasn't the crazy run that Caspa's had. Maybe, Dave. I mean, that's a theory that's possible. Jesse is holding. Always support you, sir. Every time you're online. Proud to be one of the people here, though. There's less than 100 people here from Singapore. All right, Shake. Awesome, man. I would love to visit Singapore. That's an amazing. I've never been there, obviously, but like it looks amazing. And I've like read a little bit about how Singapore became what it was, and I have nothing but admiration. So, thoughts on Floki meme coin, right? There's going to be a time, not now. Let me look at the Floki chart. I'm feeling pretty good right now. VIX is down. It's back down. That was amazing. The VIX on that Japan stuff spiked like crazy, not seen since COVID. It's back down to less intense levels. And then in the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, they're all moving back up. I do suspect that they're all going to hit new all-time highs. And then the one that I'm really excited about is the Russell 2000. Russell 2000 is making its move back up. So I think at least, yeah, I mean, Russell 2000 is looking pretty good right now. So, guys, when the Russell 2000, if it breaks out of this 786 retrace, I'm looking at the Russell 2000 ETF, IWM, 227 is the price target. If it breaks through 227, we're going to start seeing some fireworks with crypto. So, it seems like altered in depression phase. I agree with that. Do you think that your price predictions in the YouTube links are going to be reduced if Bitcoin will only reach $80,000? Yeah, I made a video on my YouTube channel last week. My price predictions are toast. Based off of where I think things are going, because there will be euphoria. I'm not saying $80,000 is the all-time high for this cycle. Okay, I think we're going to go much higher than that at some point after rates bottom out and after the money printers turned on. $155,000 my target for Bitcoin. That is too conservative if this is how this plays itself out. But we've got to weather the storm first. You know, rates bottoming out. That's going to take several months, over a year from now, most likely, in my opinion, unless there's a black swan event. To which, if there's a black swan event and the Fed panics and lowers rates to zero immediately, I will be more bullish than you've ever seen me. I will be a moon boy, and 98% of other people are going to be terrified. I will be an absolute degenerate moon boy. Conservative price prediction of Caspa in the peak of the altcoin bull run season. When's the altcoin bull run season? You know, I'm laying out a scenario where Bitcoin goes to $80,000. Altcoins have their time when Bitcoin's dominance plummets, and altcoins do very well, but not 2021, you know, second quarter of 2021 levels or first quarter of 2018 levels, but they'll do very well. I do have a $1.07 price target for Caspa. It's possible that Caspa could get there by this year. Who won the break? What break, Jeff? Marathon Digital is mining Caspa. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Thanks for all the tips. I'm holding XRP and XLM. Short term. This election will create havoc. Oh, man. You know, all right. If Kamala wins, nothing's going to happen in terms of like havoc, you know, in terms of Civil War II or anything like that. I've always wondered if Trump would win, you know, if the liberals would be so enraged that they'd want to start Civil War II. But I have a friend who's a former diehard Bernie Sanders supporter and has found the light, you know. And he told me he was everything, the thing, he was all in favor of the thing. You know, Occupy Wall Street, he's in his mid-30s. And he told me that that his peers, his former peers, I guess you could say, they talk a big game, but like they're all wimps. So if Trump wins, nothing's going to happen in terms of Civil War II. Life will go on. So entry on NEAR is 2.5 and AOS is 0.5. Singapore is too humid. Okay. All right. Guys, reminder, 0.2 Solana. We're already doing the HEEHEE giveaway. So between now and noon Eastern Time, United States, you have 2 hours. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. So let's see. I have AOs in NEAR, thinking of swapping either of them to Pendle. What do you think, Alex? Should I keep holding or not? AOs and NEAR are fine. You know, Pendle, it's not like Pendle is going to have this massive explosive move ahead of AOs and NEAR. Those kind of questions are really difficult for me to answer. And you guys ask them all the time. Should I swap this for that? And I'm like, sure, no, maybe. Why not a little? If you have no Pendle, why not buy some Pendle? I like Pendle a lot. I've been to Ohio. It's okay. Ohio's underrated, honestly. Like you're calling Polygon, that's a much higher conviction to me with the levels of utilities actually providing the value the market is currently giving it. The risk reward feels crazy. Yeah, Polygon, man, there's so many of the older altcoins that they're just right back down to their bear market bottoms. I will gladly buy, at least for a dead cat bounce, altcoins that are down to their bear market bottoms. Polygon came within 3 cents, 2 cents of its bear market bottom. Yeah, sign me up. Flux prediction, I don't have one. I mean, I made a YouTube video on World War Bitcoin YouTube. I like Riot and CleanSpark. I don't know anything about CleanSpark. But if Trump loses, he will start war. Okay. Lots of wars been going on without him. You know, I would actually say something opposite. I would say with Joe Biden in office, a lot of countries have been emboldened to start wars. Because the United States military is, you know, every country overstates how big their military is. We understate it because we don't want to scare people. And I say we, I mean, I live in the United States. The United States understates how massive their military is because they don't want to scare people. They don't want to scare other countries too much. All right. But the pendulum has swung a little too far to where with Joe Biden in power, a lot of these countries are fearless. I know who they want to win in November. They don't want Trump to win, especially given the fact that Trump's a little crazy. Anyway. It's ludicrous that Caspa has essentially the same market cap as Caspa. What? No foreign government will fear Kamala, that's for sure. Rare prediction, I don't have one. If Kamala wins, is the bull market over? Listen, short term, there's no doubt if Trump won, there would be a pop in the markets, especially because the market has priced in the increased likelihood of a Kamala win. But like, I'm not, life will go on. There will be something, you know, I just don't know the timeline yet. But I've been saying 2 to 4 months after the first rate cuts, I'm exiting. Now, if Kamala wins, that's going to be closer to 2 months. If Trump wins, it's going to be closer to 4 months. Price prediction for EOS and Sand. I don't have one for EOS. Sand, I made a YouTube video. You can check that out. I don't remember what my price target is. A little crazy is what makes people stop and think twice about what they're getting ready to do / say. That's correct. Oh, meant to say Matic. Okay. My bad. Will Ondo do anything? Yes. I love Ondo. Now there are some concerns with the Fed lowering rates because, you know, they're really big with treasuries on the blockchain. Now, is that going to cause Ondo? It wouldn't. I don't think it would cause Ondo to crash, but I think, you know, maybe temper expectations a little bit. If you had a $10 price target for Ondo, maybe lower that to $8 or something. My target's $3.71. Break off with your kids. Yeah, sure. Good morning, Alex. Any thoughts on TARS protocol? I think they're gonna. I actually think short-term TARS is gonna do a little bit. That's off of information that I'm not going to share with you. What would the liberals fight in a civil war with? Screaming and tantrums. Yeah. Okay. All right. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're a liberal. I enjoy making fun of liberals. Okay. And the reason why is because, you know, if conservatives were the class in power, you know, the Republicans are the what's the word? Resistance party. I would, you know, if Republicans were not the resistance party and liberals were, Democrats were, I'd be making fun of Republicans. It's just, you know, whatever. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics will be revising the employment numbers for July. Could this be our black swan? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how are they going to revise it, you know? Thoughts on Tia? I made a video on Celestial last week. Miria on Prime? I like Miria. I like it eventually. I don't like gaming right now. So Celestia, I made a video on Celestia last week. It's a market manipulation play. They have a massive unlock coming on October 30th. And so I like Celestia as a play leading up to that massive unlock because the powers, the market, whoever, they are going to want to pump Celestia really hard leading up to the unlock so that they can make money off of it. And you're going to get really excited about Celestia, thinking, all right, we're on to the next level of the bull run with Celestia, and it'll go up to maybe a 618 retrace, maybe $13 and change, and you'll be really excited about it, and then it's going to dump really hard. So ABT continue to trend down. Is it? I don't know. Yeah, how do you feel about ArcBlock? I like ArcBlock as a play right now. Altcoins still have some time, I think, to go down, but I'm not worried about it. Oh, shoot. I need to lock that. All right, ArcBlock, where is it? I mean, it's at a point right now. I would say 236 retrace. Trend line has met the 236 retrace. I think this is a good time to buy ArcBlock. AVAX in unlock 10 hours. Look to DCA below 20. Maybe. Again, I don't care about like little. I don't know. I'm assuming that an Avalanche unlock wouldn't be all that significant. Like the Celestia unlock is massive. It's a lot of supply being added to the circulation. I don't think Avalanche at this point is adding all that much in terms of percentage to their circulation to the point where I would really need to be paying attention to it. Could it go under $20? This is at $20.54 right now. It certainly can. We'll see. What do you think about next month, first week, start alt pump? September's usually pretty rough. I don't know. Yeah, will we start turning it upside? September's usually pretty rough. Will HEEHEE automatically be sent to the winner point to Solana buy and giveaway, or do they have to claim it? No, they don't have to claim it. It'll be sent. I choose a random number and send it to this very generous HEEHEE whale, or a random wallet address, and then he sends it. Any more info on render to render move? No, I mean, I know I haven't looked into their new tokenomics if they have new tokenomics. So the bull market is over if we go into a recession, which if Kamala wins is more likely. We're going into a recession, Tom. I'm quite convinced of that. Even if Trump wins, maybe he'll delay it a little bit. But the bull market's over. I would say the bottoming out of Bitcoin dominance is probably going to happen in 2024. In other words, alt season or an alt movement to the downside, or sorry, a significant alt movement to the upside. But what comes after that is, in my opinion, maybe a black swan, maybe a Lehman type moment, or maybe just a torturous grind down, and then the Fed just lowers rates dramatically and they turn on quantitative easing, and then we have the great debasement of 2025, just like we had in 2020, and then Bitcoin well over six figures. But that kind of a move, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised. This is after everyone's thinking that Bitcoin's going to be $200,000 or something. So, most people are saying 2026 is going to be a really bad time for crypto. And it might for altcoins, but I think for Bitcoin's dominant. Bitcoin's going to pump hard, and its dominance is going to go to levels not seen since before 2020. So this doom and gloom for crypto if Kamala wins is so overblown. Too many institutions have money in crypto for that to happen now, especially for BlackRock. Yeah, I'm not on that list. I can agree that generally that Trump wins, we'll have some excitement, but I don't think it's going to be this like all your wildest dreams are going to come true level of excitement. There's just the writing's on the wall, man. We have time to make money, but just like it's insane to me. And 2025, that's what it's supposed to be, the year after the halving. Anyway. Oh, okay. You posted a video of a break off with your kids. The break dancing, they were inspired by Ray Gun. They weren't. I just threw that out there. They were inspired by breakdancing being the Olympics, and they tried having a breakdance contest. So my oldest beat my third oldest, my second oldest beat my fourth oldest, and that was it. Okay. My wife texted me something I think that's kind of important. I need to handle that real quick. Thoughts on Aleph.ai? I got nothing, man. I used to hold 100% of my crypto portfolio and cat JPEGs, and now I hold 99% Bitcoin. All right, I mean that's great. You're probably doing a lot better than most people right now. The thing that I would say to you is, I am quite convinced that Bitcoin's dominance is reaching a peak, and actually like altcoins. Oh no, altcoins are gonna. Now's the time for altcoins. So, sorry, I'm trying to multitask right now. Any thoughts on Ondo? I love Ondo. Trumper will not be president. Just brace for that. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, guys, give me 1 second. The wife calls. I must answer the call. HEEHEE price target. I legally cannot. Yes, thank you, Pascali. I legally cannot give you a HEEHEE price target. Still trying to do something for my wife right here. I'm almost done. Okay. All right. I'm done. What is HEEHEE all-time high? $60 million market cap. Do you think Link survives the cycle and do great next? It's possible. Yeah, NVIDIA's financial report is end of August. AOS is not doing well. Your opinion? It's not doing well. That's my opinion. It worked the last 2 times. It's not working this time. Yeah. So it could still pump into the NVIDIA earnings report. And if it doesn't pump into the NVIDIA earnings report, then I'm just going to hold on to my AOs because I am very bullish on AOs. Reminder, everybody. NXRA got hacked. Reminder, we are right now doing a $100 HEEHEE giveaway. All right, so if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE between now and noon Eastern time, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth of HEEHEE. Now, let me plow through some YouTube comments here. Libs own guns as well. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that that conservatives own more guns. I have my wife has some extremely conservative cousins who own arsenals. Never mind the fact that we had Dems last 4 years and Bitcoin had its strongest pre-halving bull market move in its history, and it was more and it was a more restrictive financial environment. Bitcoin doesn't need Trump to be president. Breakdance contest. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What's the potential for Aerodrome? I'm very bullish on Aerodrome. ABT isn't on your price target sheet. Do you have a rough price prediction? I don't, because if you look at ABT's price history, it's insane. Like it did nothing in 2021. Nothing. It existed in 2018. Did nothing in 2021. I have very little to base any price target off of with ABT. Do you believe DeSci has its run next cycle? I do. Yeah, I think DeSci, it's very niche, very small. I think it's going to do well. So I have 50K in it. You have 50K in what? Superverse $14. No, I don't believe Superverse $14 for 2024, 2025, maybe after that. But, you know, gaming will have its run. When Bitcoin all-time high, I'll say October. We need crypto to turn around. You might need crypto to turn around. What does that mean? We need crypto to turn around. Is that all of us in this live stream? Is it the world? Crypto itself does not need crypto to turn around. But again, guys, I'm bullish. October this year, yeah, new all-time high for Bitcoin. We need Trump to win oh my goodness, King. Come on, man. You sound a little overexposed. You sound a little overexposed right now. You made a mistake, and you're not in a position to where like you need to not make this mistake again. Yesterday won't be today's price. I don't know what you're saying, Mr. Wednesday or Council of Five. Do you think Propsy and Rio will do well? I've got heaps of money in, to be honest. Well, thank you for your honesty. Just don't do it again, man. So you think we'll start uptrending to the upside October, November? Maybe immediately after the rate cuts? Or if not, then yeah, October, November, yeah. The monkeypox emergency could be a black swan event. So is this a thing? You know, I mean, here's the deal. Since COVID, it's like everything's the next COVID. And you know, it was like Ebola was the next COVID. And then it wasn't. And so is monkeypox the next COVID or not? I don't know. I tend to be a little skeptical of that. Trump may give a slightly higher pump, but crypto will pump regardless of president. Do you think ICP hits 50 this year? Nah, that's too high. Can you explain debasement, please? The dictionary definition is a great starting point. And then I'll explain what that means. When alt season, what about never? What if we don't have an alt season? I'm just saying that to scare you, King, so that when we move higher, you'll sell quickly instead of diamond handing again, because diamond handing is stupid. Don't diamond hand crypto. Diamond hand stocks. Diamond hand stocks with good fundamentals, but don't diamond hand cryptos, please. All right, the action or process of reducing the quality or value of something. The action or process of reducing the quality or value of something. So the great debasement. We had a great debasement in 2020. And the quality and value of fiat currencies all around the world were reduced. Okay, so how did that happen? It happened through interest rates going to zero, through quantitative easing being turned back on again, through an incredible amount of money printing, trillions of dollars of money printing. That is how you reduce the quality of the dollar. So the great debasement of 2025 is what I'm calling it. We're going to do the same thing to levels not seen since 2020. You're welcome, King. Did chat freeze? The delay on your stream is several minutes, by the way. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those of you watching on YouTube. Hey, what's up, Fluent Finance? I see you in the house. Hello. Glad to see you you've blown up on Twitter. That's awesome, man. Can you start Discord early for anyone owning or buying 1 million HEEHEE? We're gonna start the Discord earlier than $10 million market cap. I can't give any more information. Should I sell my whole bag or take profits on the way up? Take profits on the way up. Definitely. DXY falling through the daily trend of 2021. I'm not a fan of Polkadot. I'm just not going to talk about it. I'm not a fan. Rowan Energy. Haven't heard of it. Propsy and Rio. I like Propsy and Rio. So, okay, DXY is lower right now than at any point since January 5th of 2024. I don't know about Landwolf, man. Why is everyone so bearish at the moment? Hey, I just made a video talking about that. DCA, any coins? I am buying crypto. I'm more of a buyer of crypto right now. All right, I made a top 10 list on my TikTok. And I posted on YouTube, on X, all of that. So check that out. I don't really care about High Street. How much HEEHEE do you need to get in Discord? 20,000. 20,000. All right, Clean Spark. That sounds good. Are you still bullish on Echelon Prime? I'm trying to think if I ever said anything specifically about being bullish on Echelon Prime. I'm not bullish on gaming right now. But there will be a time. So if Harris wins, the mind virus in schools will continue. Yeah. ABT's infrastructure wasn't complete in 2018 and they did zero marketing until this year. Now Robert Mouse stopped marketing and will start and said the project will speak for itself. I want to see at least $50. Yeah, that would make sense as to why ABT did nothing in 2021. That's really interesting. It's fascinating. That gives me a lot of hope for so-called dinosaur cryptos. Good morning. Do you see LCX above 30 cents this cycle? Yes. I agree it makes no difference for crypto who gets in office. Corporations essentially run the U.S. behind the scene, and they have monetized crypto for themselves now. All right. LCX thoughts. I think LCX will hit a new all-time high in 2024. You're welcome, Alan. I know you're tired of talking about Wolf, but should I sell and try to buy lower? No. I would not sell. I'm not selling my Wolf at a 30-something million market cap. Please tell us Wolf's coin on Solana blockchain. It's falling badly. You gave Echelon Prime a $100 price prediction, which I would love to see. Tom, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I made a video last week saying that my price targets are cooked because I don't think any of those price targets will hit in 2024. And then 2025, I think, is going to be a bad year. And then the great debasement of 2025. And then Bitcoin. And then my price targets are either for certain cryptos, either too low or too high. For Bitcoin, $155,000 is too low, but not for 2024 or 2025. Peng, Duco, Tucker, your favorite. Peng, I guess. Only holding solid coins and HEEHEE. Coke Inu, freaky market feelings. All right. All right, everybody. It is. I have a condensed day today because I have a school event for my kids. Meet the Teacher Day. Tomorrow's the first day of school. So I'm going to switch to subscriber only on TikTok. Reminder, everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. That raffle ends at noon today. You have an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half. So I'm switching to subscriber only on TikTok. You can still watch the live stream on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. And yes, that is it for my live stream on TikTok for non-subscribers. Head on over to YouTube. Duke looking spicy at 600K. Man, it's down to 600K. I haven't sold any of my Duke, and I'm still going to hold on to it. Maybe I'll add some. ChainSwap is also very much a downtrend. Yeah, I'm going to be buying some ChainSwap. Not right now. I'm focusing on larger cap altcoins right now. Lexi at first TG, like bot in WhatsApp, 3 billion users can now access new tokens Lexi. I have no idea. 3 billion? Oh, on WhatsApp. Huh. Thoughts on AO's Calvin Hill mentioned it. I've talked about AO's a ton. I like AO's. Victor, it's new. Okay. Lexi on WhatsApp. Lexi Crypto WhatsApp. Introducing Lexi AI, the first ever advanced AI WhatsApp bot, trading bot. Huh. I'll need to look into this. I want to know, is it on CoinMarketCap? No, it's not. I'll pay attention to that. Would you rather buy new crypto at these discounts or lower your averages on your current portfolio? Oh, and I missed an Ondo question there. I am after what happened earlier this year, I am not excited about new crypto. I'm out on new utility. A lot of those is just too many cash grabs. New meme coins, sure. New utility, there's too many cash grabs. I'd rather play it safe in buying the ones that have been around pre-2024. So yeah, to answer that, lower the averages. What are your price points? Are you stacking Ondo? Let's see Ondo. I mean, last I checked, it was at the bottom of a channel here. Oh man, Ondo. Ondo's losing support there. I was hoping it would hang around 70 cents. I mean, it's not going down. I don't think it's going down this liquidation wick here. I don't know. I mean, I like Ondo. Nothing's changed on that. I like Ondo. Buy Ondo at 50 cents. David says to buy it at 50 cents. That's sweeping the liquidation lows. I mean, maybe it could get there. Short-term Ondo price target per year. Yeah, so how about 50 cents? You're looking at larger caps. Can give some examples of those, please? Let me teach a man to fish here. Well, okay, no, let me not be snarky. All right, larger caps. I mean, what am I holding of these? That's for short term. Thank you, user. XRP. I'm holding XRP. I have some Cardano. SHIB for sure. I could see Bitcoin Cash doing pretty well short term. Near is a steal right now. Polygon's a steal right now. Caspa, for sure, Caspa. Maybe ICP. Pepe, definitely Pepe. Sui, I bought a decent amount of Sui last week. Maybe Tau. VeChain's pretty bottomed out. Injective, maybe. Aave. Aave's chart is insane. Aave's chart looks super strong. I don't own any. Is cloud computing a narrative this time? It certainly can be, definitely. Arweave might not be a bad one either. All right, I'm going to stop there. I just looked through the top 50. Maharoni, thank you. X2 for Crayon Dave's comment. Okay. I'm curious what makes you think Walmart does better in a crash when it didn't during COVID. I don't have a Walmart chart on TradingView. I'm not going to pull one up. I'm thinking about 2008. So it'll do better going into a crash, in my opinion. And then depending on how bad things get during a recession, it'll do better. So 2008, it peaked at $19.25, bottomed out at 16 or so. So like I have 100 shares of Walmart. I'm selling covered calls on my Walmart shares. And so April 2009 was just the absolute bottom. I mean, the Dow Jones dumped more than 50% and Walmart dropped 15%. Or is it more than 15%? It's more like 30%. No, not 30%, more like 20%. That entire time, I'd be selling covered calls and making premium off of the calls, off the options, to the point where I would probably be in profit by the time that Walmart got down to $16.53 or something like that. So all right, yeah, I see what you're saying about the COVID crash. I'm not thinking COVID crash, though. I'm thinking more 2008. AI in gaming still where it's at, y'all. I disagree. Not right now. Waiting on Tau to hit about 170. I hope you're wrong. I hope that doesn't happen. It's possible. Let's see. What's up with anyone? What's anyone? Is that a meme coin? I have no idea what anyone is. Anyone protocol. $69.4 million. Or 80, yeah, 69.4. I have never heard of this. I would not say it's a scam. It's probably just that it's down. I wouldn't be surprised if when the price got up to $1.86 or whatever, the market cap compared to the fully diluted market cap was much lower. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a decent amount of supply dilution here. Oh, I didn't mean new crypto. I mean, would you rather another project your portfolio at these lows or just lower your current crypto averages? That's okay, Tom. Yeah. I don't have a preference in that. I mean, when I made my top 10 list, there were cryptos that I was not buying, or sorry, that I had not had any exposure to. Like Sui, I didn't own any Sui. I didn't own any Arc Block, but I do now. So it doesn't, whatever the case, it's fine. Good morning, luxury cigar reviewer. Oh, hey, thank you, ADI. Hi, Alex. Render or Superverse? I have to let one go. I'm just not sure about Render. I'm still not sure about, I would not let go Superverse. If you let go Render, sure, I'm not sure what's going on. I still haven't looked into it with their migration. You're welcome, Spook. ETH end of 2024, like 5 or 6,000. I'd say 5. Yeah, Wolf, luxury cigar reviewer. I'm at a point right now. I don't have any more answers than anyone else. Lots of questions about Land Wolf today. I sold most of it around the time of that around the time of the Japan thing a couple weeks ago. And then I bought $1,000. Well, yeah, I sold all of it at that time, and then I bought $1,000 worth, and then I'm down like 50% on that $1,000 worth, and I'm just holding it from now. If it goes to zero, it's not going to go to zero, but if it does, okay. So going to the crash, I thought you meant in terms of holding through the recession. Understand better now. Yeah. Any love for Ether? I like Ether fundamentally. Sure, love for Ether. Sure. I wish there was a way to get in on the ground level. I've been accumulating a lot of Ether, has held up well since launch compared to a lot of others, especially given that AI DPIN has been struggling. Yeah, that's a good point. You're welcome, everybody. Apart from HNT, which never makes sense, LOL. Yeah. Guys, Ether 80% APY on BitTrue 2-week lockup and doing it for 2 months. Take advantage while you can. Yeah. Super versus gaming. So I'm not buying gaming right now. If I own gaming, I'm holding it. Do you know anything about VSG? No. What's VSG? VSG, Vitalik Smart Gas. What a name. What a stupid name. $66,000 market cap. Is that what you're talking about? Chart looks cooked. Yeah, I don't know anything about this. Reminder, everybody, last reminder, 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100. Let's see how many entrants we have here. We have like 15 entrants. So you could win. Thanks for all you do. Take a lot of stuff from goofballs. I am daily, multiple times a day. I get really nasty comments from people. So thank you. C-swapped is cooked and Thai can. All right, I'm not going to finish that. It's not cooked. Chain swap's legit. Thank you, Andrew. All right, I'm going to end the live stream on YouTube. Be on for like 2 more minutes on the member only live on TikTok. So have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time.